Hey everyone, back here with a quick video. Just want to react to Nick Ritchie to Toronto. Man, what a big, this is going to go over well with a lot of the guys that want the Leafs to be tougher. Uh, Big killer instinct. You kind of know what Shanahan said. So Nick Ritchie from Boston, 6'2", 230 pounds, Orangeville native. This is a big represent here. I love this signing, 2.5, whatever. I would have loved for it to be a little cheaper, but you get 2 years for Nick Ritchie at 25 years old. I think in a few aspects here, this is going to be a really good signing for the Leafs. I actually love it because I was joking around with a buddy saying Don Cherry wanted Nick Ritchie on Toronto with the Nylander draft. They went Nylander, get Ritchie, and obviously two very different players that could end up being on the same line. It's going to be interesting how they bring together these lines. If Andre Kasha is healthy, he could be in the top six. But right now, as it stands in terms of left wingers, specific left wingers, you could be having Bunting and Ritchie in the top six, but I think one of those guys will end up on the third line. I would also love in some scenarios, I mean, Ritchie and Simmons together could be crazy, or you could have Simmons and Bunting, the Scarborough natives. But I think we're going to see opportunity for these guys to build up into the lineup. And for the Nick Ritchie fit, obviously in terms of just being physical, laying hits around, being that a little bit of a shit disturber and just getting in those corners and creating some havoc. Obviously super big, and he's not afraid to fight. I was even watching a little bit of a fight with him and Brendan Lemieux. The only negative I'd say is him taking probably just stupid penalties. I've talked to Bruins fans. I think just him being slow. He's not the fastest guy, pretty slow, and just stupid penalties. So the positive side for the Leafs here is the power play. If you stick that guy in front, the screen, the chaos, as I said, deflections, and they get 15 goals, some of those being on that power play with the Bruins unit. So I think if the Leafs don't want to stack the power play, they can have Ritchie on that top unit. You get Ritchie in front with Matthews shooting, that's going to be trouble for the goalies. So I like this signing a lot. I think I just wanted to make a quick reaction. 2.5 for me. When the Leafs are making a signing like that and not 1 mil, not 1.5, they're making it a trade. And I would say I would put a lot of money down on saying they're going to trade two of Mikheyev, Engvall, Kerfoot, and Dermott still. I think two of those guys are gone most likely of those four. I think we're likely to still see a Kerfoot trade potentially, and between Engvall and Mikheyev, I think one of those guys will be gone. So there's trades to be made still here, and they have a little bit of cap space. So I think Dubas, if he wants to go and get another top six winger, he can do that. And I know there's criticism of getting an Andre Kasha who is made of glass, and then you have a lot of risk here in terms of these signings. But I saw a comment, and I saw a couple people talking about this. If you sign 4 or 5 guys in around 1.5, all around that amount, and two of them pan out big time for you. So say Bunting pans out this year and Andre Kasha pans out. You have two guys that were brought in and worked out. So I think it's a risk for the Leafs in terms of a couple of these signings, but I think the better route in what Dubas is trying to learn here is bringing in more options to hope that the depth one is huge and you're not paying big assets at the end. And two, that you are getting more of that killer instinct. And with Nick Ritchie, I think that helps. I think after the Andre Kasha signing, even though I was trying to look at it on an okay outlet, like it's just, there's no risk there. But other people were like, where's this big grit powerhouse signing? And while Ritchie isn't highly skilled, fast, he's none of that, but he's a good presence, he's physical, and a lot of the old-time Leafs and their fans, they're going to be big happy with this signing. So hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Nick Ritchie to Toronto, 2 years, $2.5 million. Let's see what else Kyle Dubas does.